Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. So today, again, if I sound tired, I do apologize. It is 6 a.m. my time. And I got up just to bring you guys this new update for the Tapion and Bardock banner. Now, before I do get into that, guys, please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. It would mean a lot. We've recently just hit 150 subscribers, so I just want to thank everyone who has actually subscribed. Really means a lot, guys. So just trying to hit 200 subscribers by the end of the year. That'd be pretty hype for me. So if you'd be kind enough to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Right, so let's jump into the update. So basically, the Legends Update Celebration banner. Now this basically, honestly, it looks quite cool. Realistically, I would not summon on this banner unless you just kind of want every unit in the game. This is basically a 0.7% pull rate for all these sparkings, new and old. The older ones have a lower, the EXs have a lower pull rate, and so I just wouldn't recommend it purely because you don't know what you're going to get out of all of these units. So let's move to the actual UST banner. Firstly, it looks incredible, and I'm very intrigued by the Super Boo that they have on it. That's just the random part for me. So let's start with Bardock. We'll move on to Tapion because I think he's going to be the better one of the two, even though I think Bardock's going to be awesome. But in saying that, so he is DBS, obviously. He's a defense type, so that's obviously why he has sustained cut. Interesting. Alright, so for his main ability, Strike of Resistance, draw a special move card, art card next, so a blue card. Restores own ki by 30 and plus 40% damage inflicted for 30 timer counts. Okay, that's a pretty, I'd say, standard ability. I mean, the plus 40% damage inflicted in general is actually quite good. And restoring 30 ki, that's also very good. So if you have just 20 ki left, you can use your blue card immediately, so that's cool. For his unique ability, Foreboding Death, plus 40% strike damage inflicted when at least one ally is defeated. It applies the following effects to tag allied Saiyan when this character is defeated. Restores their health by 20% and increases damage inflicted by 25%. That's incredible, actually. So this is basically like a lot. You realistically, okay, so the restores health by 20%. That is a female warriors team ability. So Rosie and Cocoonsa, when they fall, they restore their female allied warriors by, I think it's 20% health as well. And it's quite cool that we get a damage buff as well. So something that immediately came to mind is if you run Tora and Fasha with him and they go down, he's going to get buffed up quite significantly, except he's a defense type. That's the only problem. Except if he goes down, they will get buffed quite significantly. So that's quite cool. But the fact he'll be getting a plus 40% damage increase when one ally is defeated, and if both Fasha and Tora get defeated, he's going to have a 40% buff and whatever buffs they give him. So that'll be an interesting little dynamic to work with one day, but I don't know if it'll be viable with the teams we have today. Anyway, Unlikely Hero. Reduces damage received by 30% until the combo ends when changing cover. Plus 75% to special move damage inflicted when activated. That's insane. Plus 2% plus 2 to own substitution count when activated. When this character enters the battlefield, the following effects are applied to self if an allied Saiyan other than this character is a battle member. Plus 30% damage inflicted for 15 counts and reduces damage received by 20%. Okay, so basically, when he changes cover, he's going to be reducing damage by 30%. That's cool. Then he's going to be buffing his special move by 75. That is massive. And if you use his main ability straight away, you're going to get an extra 40% general damage. So that's going to be damage of 115% even. If my maths isn't wrong, it is very early, I apologize. Yeah, 115% extra special move damage. That is incredible. I think that's going to hit harder than the Frieza, the full power Frieza. It might even hit harder than his blue card. That'll be a push, but we will see. It does have potential from what I'm reading. So, plus 30% damage inflicted for 15 counts and reduces damage received by 20% again. So I don't know if that's going to be, that 20% is going to be counted with this 30, because if it is, that's half the damage received. That's quite insane. So, final Spirit Cannon. I did kind of feel like it was final Spirit Cannon and not Riot Javelin, but I don't know if they're the same thing. I doubt it. But anyway, deals major impact damage. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 15% to plus 15% to special arts, special move arts card for 30 timer counts. That's quite cool. So, if you pair him with Zanya, that's going to be making their blue cards cost, I think it's 100 or 85. Because I think she increases it by 20 cost just by being there. So the fact that he can do it, if he hits them with his blue card, it's going to make it to 85. That's insane. For 30 counts as well, that's insanity. So keen intuition, plus 20% damage inflicted for 15 counts, and cancels own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Very nice. That is a very nice green card. Very, very nice green card, especially with all the debuffs coming with Rose and everything like that. Very nice green card. So he ultimately looks like a very good unit. So if you get him to 5-star, he's gonna, wow, 5-star, he's gonna be giving Saiyans 35% strike attack. Are you good? Dude, that is insanity. Even in 3 stars, he's giving 28% strike. That is a nuts, bro. That's nuts. That is a huge, huge buff in my opinion. 28% at 3 stars. From 2, if he gets to 2 stars, it's 22. 3 stars is 28. That is a massive, massive jump. So let's move to Tapion, because I think you guys are quite excited about him. I am. He has no blast attack by the look of him. So his main ability... Actually, wait, Firstly, the art for him looks phenomenal. So he's a melee type. He's a red, Saga from the movies. Cool. Okay. Legendary hero for his main ability. Draw a special arts card next, so a green card. Seals all enemy main abilities for 15 counts. And requirements 10 counts must elapse. Okay, that's quite insane. So basically, if you come up against the yellow Gohan, he's not going to be able to lock you if you use that ability. That's very, very good. Rose, you're going to be able to block his ability. Super Vegito, you're going to block his ability. So that's actually a very good ability. It's basically a Beerus buff, Beerus ability, except Beerus does it every time he enters the battlefield. So, unique ability, Resolute Faith. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. -5 to strike and blast arts cost for 15 counts. Restores own ki by 20 and 25% plus to damage inflicted by allied Saga from the movies. Nuts. Plus 15% for 15 timer counts when this character is switched to standby. Okay, so basically, when he is switched to standby, he restores ki by 20%. That's just disgusting. And plus 25% damage inflicted by his allies. That is actually disgusting. So if you have him and Yellow Gohan's going to be getting an extra 25% damage, and he's going to be receiving an extra 20 ki. Can we just realize how broken that is? I think this is fully going to make movies more viable again. I mean, the movies are still fully viable. They're a phenomenal team. There's no getting away from it. But that Rose is a very nice counter to the Yellow Gohan. This, on the other hand, is going to make things kind of tough. Actually, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting in my opinion. Anyway, so he's basically minusing costs for himself, and yeah, it's insane. So Proud Hero applies the following effects to self based on the number of battle members when this character enters the battlefield. 3 battle members plus 40% strike damage inflicted, can't be cancelled. Fantastic. 2 battle members plus 40% damage inflicted, can't be cancelled. 1 battle member restores own health by 25% and 50% more damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. That's just disgusting. Also reduces damage received by 15% when character Trunks is a battle member. Ooh, so if you use him in purple Trunks, or even this little green Trunks, where's the little green Trunks? You use him. Oh, That's going to be a disgusting combination. And he has strike slice as a strike arts. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 2%. I mean plus 2 to strike arts cost for 15 counts on hit. Oh my god, that is disgusting. That is actually disgusting. If you have 4, maybe 5 strike cards in a row. If you have 4, that's 8. So they're going to cost 27 each. That's going to be more overpowered than anyone is going to believe, in my opinion. That is actually disgusting. Especially if you have a strike-orientated team. Wow. Anyway, so let's break this down. Applies the following effects to self based on the number of battle members when the character enters the battlefield. 3, he gets 40% strike. So, if he's going to get that... No, when he enters the battlefield. So, if he has 3 battle members, he's going to get 40%. If he only has 2, he's going to get 40% to general damage inflicted. And then at one last battle member, so him, if he's the last battle member, he's going to restore his own health by 20% and plus 50 general damage inflicted. So basically, he is a last stand unit by the sounds of him, because 50% general damage inflicted and he's restoring his own health by 25%. That's disgusting. So, Brave Sword Attack. Deals major slice damage, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrades minus 100% to key recovery for 10 timer counts, and 100% chance to inflict heavy bleed on hits, and it has blast armor, as we saw in the preview when charging forward. So basically, that's a Whis ability that is disgusting. Minus 100 to key recovery, guys, is honestly one of the most insane abilities anyone can have. Wow, that is awesome. And the fact that he gives 100% inflict damage, heavy bleed on hit, which I'm not really surprised considering, he bursts through your gut. Anyway, his green card, Flute of Sealing, reduces enemy key by 20%, or 20, seals enemy special moves and special arts. Their sealed arts cannot be used for 5 timer counts. Okay, 5 timer counts. But like I said, if you have a blue card and 2 green cards in your hand with a god key unit, they're going to attack you once, and they're not going to be able to carry on that combo. So, that 5 timer counts is actually going to be super, super clutch. That's insanity. Okay, strike defense at 3 stars, 22 strike defense, and at 5 stars, 25 strike attack and defense. Okay, so you've got to get him to 5 star for him to really make an impact. That's fair. I think that's very fair. So the little Trunks. Cool, he is a... Vegeta family support. Cool. So, let's run through these EXs real quick. Main ability, Faithful Heart. Restores ally health by 20%, shortens their substitution counts by 5. That's insane. That is a very, very good ability. Being able to restore their health and their substitution counts, that's nuts. So, unique ability, Selfless Affection. Plus 15% to damage inflicted by allies from battle start until this character is defeated. So that's a Bunny Bulma ability. Also nullifies the following effects to allied Saga from the movies or Vegeta family. Gradually restores health each timer count for 20 timer counts. That's nuts. Plus 20% to special move damage inflicted. Oh good grief, oh good god, oh help us all. If you run him alongside the purple Trunks and the blue transforming Vegeta, guys, their blue cards are going to hit you one shot like a truck. They're gonna decimate anybody. That is disgusting. And the fact he's boosting their general damage by allies from the battle start when until he's defeated. Guys, that's insane. So that's like 35% straight off the bat for special move damage. Wow. Anyway, Small Hero, plus 20% to blast damage inflicted for 20 counts when this character enters the battlefield. The following effects also occur when an episode Saga from the movies or Vegeta family other than this character is a battle member. Plus 30% to strike damage inflicted for 20 timer counts, and draw a special arts card next, which activates once. Okay. So, he gets an extra 20% blast damage when this character enters the battlefield. Alright. So pretty basic, I suppose. It's just, yeah, it's just basically buffing his damage. Plus 20% to blast damage when this character enters, and following effects occur when this character is a battle member. Yeah, so he's buffing his strike and blast attack, so that's cool, and he draws a green card. So let's see what that green card does. Unlock key, form of attack. Plus 15% damage inflicted by all allies for 20 counts. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Plus 10% to strike damage inflicted by allied Saga from the movies or Vegeta family for 20 timer counts even. So 15% general damage inflicted and then an extra 10% strike damage. That is disgusting. And then let's go special move Double Buster. Oh, that's cool. Deals major impact damage. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 15% strike damage received on hit. Sorry. Yeah, it's average. It's an average ability. So if he gets to 3 stars, strike attack for Saga from movies. I don't know why they're buffing Saga from movies again. They've just done this. This guy I'm super excited about. I think he is going to be disgustingly good. He's going to be the Broly of this banner. He is a melee type as well. They're releasing many melee types these days. So, restores own main ability, Reversal. Restores own ki by 70. Plus 30% strike damage inflicted for 30 counts. Also applies the following effects to self if own health ratio is lower than the enemy's. Plus 30% to damage inflicted, so that's just nuts. Restores own health by 50%. Excuse me? Restores own ki by 70, plus 30% strike damage. And if he's got lower health than the enemy, he's going to be doing an extra 30% general damage, and he's going to restore his own health by 50. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. He's going to restore his own health. That's fantastic. That's a very good ability for a main ability. Very good. So for his unique abilities, Matchless Strength. Applies the following effects to self. Oh, sorry. Applies the following effects to enemy when this character enters the battlefield. Inflicts with attribute downgrade plus, oh my god, 30% damage received for 30 timer counts. Inflicted with attribute downgrade plus 5% to strike and blast card cost for 30 timer counts. Guys, this is going to be a disgusting unit. I can tell already he's going to be disgusting. Now, Taunt. Inflicted damage up. Plus 40% damage inflicted when this character enters the battlefield. This effect is cancelled when the enemy lands an attack. So, if you have another unit and you manage to get a combo off, you switch into this guy, he's going to get damage inflicted, and he's going to be able to just decimate a unit. And if you vanish again and get your cards back and manage to catch him in the sidestep again, you're keeping that 40% damage inflicted. This guy's going to be disgusting. He's going to be absolutely disgusting. Assault Rain. I had a feeling this was going to be the blue card. An AoE again. Deals major pierce damage. 100% chance to inflict heavy bleed. Nutty. And green card, unlock key, form of attack. Plus 25% damage inflicted by allies for 20 timer counts. Plus, minus 5 to own strike arts cost for 20 counts. So if you have Kid Buu and you have this card with him, I don't know why you'd run 2 reds, but I think that's why they made him red, is you're going to have minus 10 to strike, so you're going to have them costing 9. Guys, this is, oh my god, he already straight away, strike attack of 23% for regen. That's disgusting. Then it goes to 25 at 3 stars, and then 30 at 5 star. Okay, it's good that he doesn't have a double buff. Doubt you'll get him to 5 star, but yeah. So, these units overall, guys, firstly, I love the art for him. I think he looks awesome. But guys, that's pretty much it for this breakdown video. Please let me know what you guys are going to do. I would recommend saving all your crystals if you have made it to this part of the video. Save your crystals for at least maybe a week, maybe 2, depending on what we get in the near future. I would not recommend summoning on this banner because unless you just want units and you have the crystals to spare and you don't really care. But I would not recommend summoning on that. I would recommend waiting to summon on this. I hate this 30 of Z-Power nonsense. But I would recommend waiting, guys. But all in all, these units are pretty awesome. I'm most excited for the Tapion, I must be honest. As much as I love Bardock, I am very excited for this Tapion. And then second would be this Buu, then the Bardock, then the Trunks. So, guys, that's going to be it for this breakdown video. If you have stuck through this long, please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to like if you did like the video. And I will see you guys all in the next one.